understand that Steve Largent has a fractured finger and a bruised knee. Fourth down, Craig fumbles it. That ball's free. Craig gets it back, looks in the end zone, wide open. Unbelievable! Wow, Danny Green. Largent lost it. A Ram had it. A Ram could have fallen on it. It bounced into the hands of Craig. And what a cool cucumber Dave Craig is. Take a look at it again. A Ram had an opportunity. Number 22. Vince Newsom could have picked it up. He bounced into Craig's arm, and can't say enough for him keeping his cool. Danny Green, the rookie from Washington.
Hey, Jerry, happy 76th or 72nd birthday. I'm thinking of 76 when I graduated from high school. I think it's pretty cool. Josh and Francine, your daughter-in-law, have asked me to send a little birthday thing to you, and there's some little interesting tidbits he threw in there. Especially, like he said, the first memories he had was you taking him to Seahawks games in the 80s. And that's kind of when I started playing there in the mid-80s and all that stuff. And then he said he used to draw updates on the bedroom door and stuff. So I think that's pretty cool, because when I was in fourth, fifth, sixth grade, I know you've been watching football since the 60s, Jerry, so you would appreciate this. The Green Bay Packers, and that's where I was born and raised, was Wausau, about an hour and a half away. So not too far. And that's just when the Packers were going good. We had black and white TV, and I remember watching Bart Starr and Jim Taylor and Herb Adderley and Ron Kostelnik and Willie Wood and Willie Davis, watching all these Green Bay Packers. My dad was yelling at Bart Starr like everybody else does. They all yell at the quarterback. And why did you do that? Why did you do that? But I saw the game in a different way, and I loved football. I always thought, that's what I want to do. Maybe that had something to do with your Coast Guard. I don't know if you got into boats right away when you were young. But, man, when I was young, I loved sports. I used to put Sports Illustrated pictures up on my wall. I'd have football on one, baseball on one, basketball on the other. I don't know what I had on the fourth. That was, who knows what I had up there. But I love football, man. I always wanted to be an NFL quarterback, and then I did. You know, coming from Wausau, where I grew up, my dad was a farmer. So I helped up till he was like 21, but 24, 25 maybe. Then he got off the farm, but shoveled manure, baled hay, peed on electric fence, all that stuff. It was hard work, you know, picking rock. Who the heck picks rock, right? So football has always been a passion of mine, and I'm glad that you've instilled that in Josh and carry the Seahawks tradition along. I just see where they let go, or Russell went to the Broncos, but Seahawks will find a way. They'll find some way. Also, though, without further ado, my dad was a state patrolman for 20 years. I want to talk about the Coast Guard. You doing that forever. I mean, you've done it your entire career. That's so amazing to have the discipline to do the right thing every day. You know, I don't know if you're out on boats. I mean, I've been on the Columbia River down there and the mouth. I've heard so many stories about that. But being a Coast Guard guy and just having a discipline to do that. So I appreciate it, because my dad, you know, every day he had to wake up, put his gun on, go to work, and it wasn't that bad up in Wausau, Wisconsin, probably like it is today. But I admired the discipline that my dad had, and really I just respected him. Obviously, I loved him, but I can see that with Josh. So on St. Patrick's Day, happy 72nd birthday, Jerry. I hope this finds you well. I do appreciate your entire career in the Coast Guard, like I said, because of my dad. Much respect for that. I did one thing for 19 years. I can't even believe I did that. Happy birthday, buddy.